In this morning routine, I'm not going to just tell you to make your bed or brush your teeth or open up the blinds to let in all the light, because at 5:30 it's pitch black dark. This morning routine is all about productivity, having a positive mindset, and setting up my day in order to be successful and productive. I'm going to share with you my tips on how I get started at 5:30 in the morning and set myself up for the best day possible. So let's begin. The first thing I do is get water to stay hydrated. It helps fuel my body, my brain, and wakes me up. The next thing I do is turn on my Spotify playlist. I just have some calming music in the morning so I don't have any anxious thoughts. It slows everything down a little bit. It helps me to take a deep breath before I get ready for my busy morning and busy day. After I get dressed, this is my time to slow things down a little bit more and start with my devotional. I know all people aren't Christian, so it's totally fine. I know some people like to journal or do their positive affirmations, but this is the time where I get to really slow down and just process my thoughts for the day. So I like to read a little bit and highlight and then pray at the end of my devotional. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 5:30 a.m. morning routine. So you just saw everything I did this morning, and right now is the time that I make my to-do list so I know what I need to do today. I'll update my calendar and everything, and then I'll show you, and we'll go ahead and get started with the day.
Wait, what's your name again? Wayne?
Just another night, I was feeling fine. Insane playing bye.
So this is my to-do list. I wrote every little block, so I kind of like categorize everything. So this is my job, what I need to do for basketball, band, school, blah blah blah. There's actually a lot I have to do for school. I just need to go into my Canvas and into my Google Calendar and kind of see what I need to do for the day. Okay, I just went through Canva and I got all my assignments done. A few things I need to do today. Some I might actually knock out this morning. But if you saw my to-do list, I always have my daily affirmations at the top. So I am going to fill those in right now.
Then we finally kissed. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, so I finished my affirmations. This is just something I've been adding into my morning routine, into my to-do list that I like to do every morning. It just makes me feel a lot better. I'll say things like I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm kind, I'm capable, and other things like I will have a productive day. I will succeed in my classes. I will film this video and edit it by a certain time. I think it is very powerful to send yourself positive message because as humans we retain a lot of negative messages in our brain. We tend to replay situations in our head that just make us feel really bad about ourselves, but it's important to start your day with positivity. That's why in the morning I clear up all my notifications and I don't get on my phone until like way later in the morning, sometimes not until the afternoon. So don't forget to add a little positivity into your morning routine. Okay, right now it's about 6:22, and one thing I'd love to do in the morning if I have time, which I do this morning, is to get one big task out of the way. It feels so good to have something done off my to-do list before the sun even rises, and it's not up yet. So I'm going to look over my lectures, listen to them in 2 times speed, and just get a really big task out of the way before I hit the gym.
Really into you, it's not like I wanted to, but I tonight. You were like, hello, hello, hello. And I was like, oh no.
Okay, so I just finished my discussion board. I'm so glad I got that big task done, but now I'm hungry. It's 7:02, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my breakfast, my pre-workout, and then I'll catch up with you then. Breakfast is just a warmed up Built Bar. This is the coconut flavor out of my favorite flavor, which is the caramel brownie, and I really need to order some more. They're so good. So I'm actually gonna eat this. I do need to respond to some discussion posts, just like 2 of them, so I'm trying to read the ones that are the shortest. Do that, eat my breakfast, and then we'll probably head to the gym right now. Finished, so I can go ahead and scratch that off. Okay, so I just left the gym. I'm about to go make breakfast, and then I'll show you the next part of my morning. Okay, I just made my breakfast. Let me show you. This is so random, but I just have butter and peanut butter, turkey and mustard, and yeah, this is all I can find, but this is what I'm eating this morning. And while I eat, I like to listen to like a podcast or just some soothing music to get me ready for my day. Right now, I'm listening to Brene Brown's The Heart of Leadership podcast. It's super good. I've read her book, Dare to Lead. And yeah, so I'm going to listen to that and eat my breakfast, and then I'll catch up with you after. After I finish my podcast, I start my goal section of the morning. So this is where I sit down and spend about 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes 30, on just reviewing my resume, connecting with my mentors, working on networking, finding different job opportunities, bettering myself. That may just mean reading a book that teaches me about leadership or anything else that I may need in order to become more successful. I use this to plan out my life, to take time for me, not to focus just on my courses, but to focus on my future. And I highly recommend adding some time into the week to do this for yourself. Okay, so it's 10:30 now, and I did all my life work right now. I love that section. It just makes me feel so prepared and so happy. But right now, I'm going to do one more assignment. So I like to do one in the morning and then one right after I work out, where my brain is like fresh with everything. So I'm going to do one assignment, and then I'm going to go get my second part of my breakfast, because I got to break it up into 2. So let's get working on our next assignment. Okay, so I just finished a little bit of my lecture. I try to watch them in 2 times speed, but that one was 60 minutes long. So I got halfway through it, but now I'm going to take my break. So normally in the morning, I like to post a lot of my content or make my content for later to post. So right now I'm going to post on my Instagram story. I'm doing a little series on there about productivity, so you can definitely go check that out if you want to. And then I'm also doing this series on my TikTok. Kind of crazy, so I'm gonna film that and do it now, and then I'm gonna go get my coffee because your girl is a little tired, and I'll catch up with you then. So I don't necessarily like to sit on social media a long time in the morning, but I do like to think about my content ideas, whether that be for YouTube and different things like that. So I have it all time blocked, so I know when I want to do it, so I don't spend too much time on it. So after I have my coffee, I go back and start on my day, whether that be classes, looking over lectures, or just getting other stuff done that I need to. I'll usually have a snack and just sit here with my coffee and get a couple of things done. By this time, my mind is focused. I'm ready to be productive and set myself up for a great day. Check out my other 2 videos on organization tips and study tips, and I have a lot more coming soon. See you in my next video. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining